Hello, Capricorns. Thank you for joining me, Tootsie, here at SnakeLadyTarot. I'm doing a general energy reading for you. I'd like to get some background information, take a look at your energy, the energy around you, and see if I can give you some foresight over the next few days or so. So thank you for being here. Maybe you're not a Capricorn. Maybe you have Capricorn in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Or maybe you're in a close cycle or relationship with a Capricorn. Nevertheless, cross watchers are welcome. Thank you for being here as well. General energy reading, you guys, so feel free to swap the energies, swap the roles, and be sure to only take what resonates. Leave what doesn't behind. Do not try to force the energy. Don't try to force a square in a circle, right? You may only be meant to hear one word, one card, one sentence. It may not all resonate with you, but if you're here, you're meant to be here. Let's get into it, you guys. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Contemplation. The future. All right. Deep thinking. Reflection. I like it. Thinking about the future. Thank you. Positivity and solitude. Capricorn, I love it. Deep thinking, good energy. You're not mixing your thought with the thoughts of those around you. Solitude when you're contemplating, very important. Very important. Bottom of the deck, inner knowing. All right, so let's get into it. I like where this is headed so far. Capricorn, Cardinal Earth. Very grounded. Very much rooted energy. I love it. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? My bad, you guys. Look at that. North Node flipped over. Destiny. Path forward. May have been a little secret message. We'll flip it over and shuffle. Get back into it. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Alright, new horizons. Just be. Cord cutting. Let's see if anything else is in here. Something's in here. Yep, abundance. Lovely. Good energy this reading. I can feel it. Very strong, very peaceful even. I love it. Bottom of the deck, windfall. Positive outcome. Signs, reoccurring patterns. Akashic records. Downloads, source, knowledge. Listen, Mercury, communication, quick thinking, multitasking. I love it. I love it. What was at the bottom here? Nope. Windfall. All right. Keep windfall at the top. So we have new horizons, change, perspective, prospects. Just be. You are whole. You are love. Okay? Cord cutting, detach, disconnect, no contact, and abundance. Success, happiness, love, and unity. So listen. Right off the bat, this reading is going to be crossed with your inner knowledge, your intuition, and positive outcome. All right, positivity. We're thinking about the future. We're contemplating. All right, we have change, perspective, prospects, happiness, success, and just self-awareness. Just be. You are whole. You are loved, right? All right, let's get into it. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? I'm going to do a 12-card spread, get some details. What does Capricorn need to know? Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? All right. High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, 7 Cups, Seven Wands. All right, High Priestess, personality, Knight of Pentacles, men in your memory, Temperance, in your mental inclination, and Page of Wands is in your mood placement. 7 of Cups in your heart chakra, 7 of Wands in your health. Capricorn, let's take a look at your society, community around you, your friends, family, relationships, the people in your cycle. I'm going to pull what's ending for you. What's coming to an end? What cycles are ending for you? We'll take a look at your spiritual tendencies. What's going on with work, employment, job, income streams, your hopes, and what will prove difficult for you. All right, let's get into it. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? All right then, you guys. A lot of major arcana here. Page 8. All right, let's get into it, you guys. Now we have the High Priestess in your personality. She is your intuition. She is your inner knowing. She knows all. She sees all. She feels all. She's one with God, the universe. She is one with herself, her environment, her past, her present, her future. Okay? Divine feminine energy, man or female. But she's very much in tune with herself and with those around her, whoever is in connection with her. All right, now what this says to me basically about your personality is that you are open, you're receiving information, you're processing it, you understand it completely, you're not lost in the sauce. Okay, Capricorn, very intelligent when it comes to the physical world, your own mind, your mentality, your soul energy, and spirit energy. Okay, very in tune, very connected. In your memory, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is giving me innocence. This is giving me first steps almost when you're, because he's walking barefoot and he's holding his shield, which represents one of the pentacles. And as he walks, he kind of leaves this essence of pentacle energy. Pentacles can be financially driven, and this is just giving me the energy that you're reflecting on a time when you were financially stable, you were financially secure, and you were moving forward. You were taking action. You had a direction and you were headed there. You were doing the work that you needed to do. And but there was action, there was movement, there was forward movement. And that's what you're reflecting on. You're looking back to this past time, recent past, or, you know, long-term past. Your mental inclination, temperance energy, the number 14, major arcana. This is balance. This is ascension. This is also a form of intuition and inner knowing and awareness. So there's balance. They're finding the balance, right? This is the process of finding the balance here. I feel as though, Capricorn, you are just doing you're at the point of, you've done soul searching. You know who you are. right? You know who you are. It's like an antsy energy, almost like your fifth cup of coffee and you just can't sit still. It doesn't change your perspective of yourself, but it does feel like you need to be doing something. Like, I got to do something now. Let's just be doing something. So it's just kind of giving me that overall energy. And I feel like your mental inclination is just kind of realizing like, okay, things are balanced here. I'm not behind. You're like assessing where you are with regards to your action. You're in the mood here. We have Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands. This is, it's learning. It's like you're wanting to know more. Like you're wanting more information. You need more facts. I have you here in solitude. It's almost like you're in a cycle with yourself, assessing your mental, physical, spiritual self. Yourself in the 3D, yourself yesterday, yourself tomorrow. And your heart matters. What's weighing heavy on your heart? You're making a choice, a decision. You're checking out your options. What all is on the table? Hopefully you're assessing, because we have cord cutting, detach, disconnect, no contact. It makes me wonder, are you disconnecting from people, and in this solitude energy, are you almost becoming, what's the word I'm looking for? Are you almost becoming very, top of my head, you guys, get it together, Tootsie. Oh my goodness. I have to talk it through. Excuse me. So, introvert, right? It's almost like an introverted energy. Like, for some of you, I feel like you're very much introverting inside of yourself, like a hermit, like a turtle going into their crab, like hermit energy. It's like you're retreating into you to take another look. It's like a cycle of you. It's like it's like, it's a pattern. Hold on one moment. Let's get over here. Reoccurring patterns. Okay. Signs. It's like you're going through a cycle repeatedly, looking for something you missed. Okay. All right. That makes sense. In your health, mental, physical, spiritual health, you're finding your power. There's celebration here. There's joy. There's collaboration. A lot of celebration here. You know your power. You know who you are. You know that you're whole, and you know that you're loved. You know you have abundance, success, happiness, love, and unity with yourself, with the Lord, with the universe, with your friends, family, people. You know who you are. So you represent strength, balance, and inner strength, and you represent to those inner knowing. All right, what's crossing that, you ask me? Blessings. You know you're blessed. You feel it. The people around you feel it. But I feel as though you're just kind of introverting into yourself. Perhaps fresh air, perhaps a walk to the park. You know what I mean? Perhaps just a change of environment may be needed. I do want to get into this. We're going to clarify and get some more details once we go through this, and see what advice we can offer. All right. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with reassessing yourself and trying to be a better version of you. That's beautiful. I love that. I'm all about that, right? I'm a Pisces myself, constantly, every day. What can I do to be a better person? And it's overwhelming because you want people to receive you as this, I care enough to change type of energy. Just wanting to be better. So anywho, now here's important, Capricorn. The people around you, your society, community, friends, family, colleagues, bosses, your cycle of friends, the people in your daily life. This is moon energy, major arcana 18. What this means is you don't know everything. You're missing something. So it may not be something in your life. It may not be something about you. It may not be something you did or you're about to do. I feel like the focus, change your perspective, your prospects. The spirit's telling you, just be. It's not you. You're good. You're positive. You have solitude. You have focus on the future. You know how to contemplate. We have the high priestess here. You're very well connected. So much balanced energy and intuition here is beautiful. Because this fell in your societal placement, you don't know something about people around you, a particular person and energy around you. This is where you have misinformation. You have disillusion. What's the word I want to say? Delusion. You're ill-informed. You're not informed enough. You're missing details. You're missing information, data. That's what this Akashic records, downloads, source knowledge is for, okay? There's a positive outcome here. You're going to be positive. There's a lesson here for you, and so far it seems it's not personal. It's not something internal or personality. It's not a history issue. It's not the way you're planning. It's not your health. All right. It's people. It's someone specifically, a person or persons. We can get into that for you. King of Cups. This is what's ending for you. King of Cups energy. This is ending for you. King of Cups is head above water, head over heart. So don't make the mistake of caring too much about someone to not cut them off, even if they're not benefiting you, even if they're taking from you, even if they're causing damage to your physical, mental, spiritual health. All right. Some people aren't your friends. Some people have no interest in what benefits your life. They have no interest in your true growth, in your true health, right? I feel like this is what's ending for you. This idea that that these signs aren't there, that this information isn't there. The person, yeah. And also this person are giving me King of Cups energy. It is masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man. It can be man or female. Switch the gender roles, you guys, however this applies. It is divine masculine energy. It's like someone who they seem to have the most control of their emotions and their feelings, right? Maybe they're not super financially stable, right? Maybe they don't have all the material things. They kind of give hippie vibes, like, you know, hey man, like they kind of seem on top of it when it comes to personality, when it comes to character. Not so much in the Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is also why you're reflecting on this in your memory placement, because you can see this. You can see there's yin and yang with this person. Where they're excelling, they're lacking somewhere else. It seems like they're all talk and no action behind them. This is maybe why you're reflecting, like, what kind of a person am I? You know who you are. Okay, it's not you, it's them. People have that effect. I want you to know it's not you, it's them. All right. Your spiritual tendencies, Queen of Wands. She's miss fake it till you make it, right? Because she doesn't want to come off as weak, because Queen of Wands, she's defensive. She's the backbone type of energy. She knows she knows she's relied on by others. This is male or female also, just strong feminine energy in the sense that she has to control her emotions. It's not that she has control of her emotions. She has to, okay? Because she is relied on heavily to be the backbone for those around her, for her princesses, right? For the princes, for the knights, for the pages, for everyone in the court that she is above, that she has responsibility for and accountability for. So she doesn't show the weakness. It's not that she has none. She's not a robot. She just has to cover that up and appear to be in control of the power and in celebration mode, giving that school spirit vibe, right? Those school spirit. What do you guys it's been so long since high school. The football games where you go and show your school spirit. It was called a tip of my tongue. I know I'm showing my age. Rally, pep rally. Thank you. Pep rally. She's you know, no matter how bad the season's going, you're gonna have that pep rally and bring the spirit. Spiritually, that's who you are. Positive. You're very positive. In solitude, you gain your strength. You get your inner knowledge together in solitude, but you put your brave face on and you provide true balance to those around you. I love it. Someone doesn't deserve this balance. Someone is very imbalanced on purpose. It's a little bit of negative energy. It's a little bit of jealousy energy. I don't want to say devil energy, but it's very much jealousy. And because they don't do the work, they just want to come off as though they do the work. Okay. King of Pentacles here is in your work. This is your job, employment, your gigs, your income streams, whatever this is for you, however this resonates, positively abundant with financial security, financial independence, financial security, stability here. King of Pentacles has fire because it's material. So his fire is because he can see the winds, right? When you have the spiritual winds and the emotional winds, only you see it, only you know it. But with the King of Pentacles, it's something he sees. He is self-assured. He is pinched more confident. So with work, I feel like you're very good with work. It may even be some abundance coming in with work, whether that is an a bonus of sorts, a pay raise, more hours, another opportunity, a new position offer, just more duties. But I do feel abundance is coming in here with work. I said that's employment, work, career, whatever that is for you. It feels abundant for you, Capricorns. You're hoping to know it all. You want to know it all. You're so earthly. You're so grounded. You're so rooted in life, love, and prosperity. You want those around you to have success, happiness, love, and unity. You genuinely want everyone to be prosperous. And so you want the knowledge. You desire the knowledge. You desire the data. You desire the experience, the intuition. And that's what you're looking for. Because the two birds are here, I feel like you want to know about relationships. You want to know about communication. You want to know about the truth, the duality, the balance of the duality here. Okay, Temperance, Moon, Page. You want to know the difference, the truth in what's bad and good, the truth in what's good and bad, the truth in what's light and dark, the truth in what's you want to know. You're definitely doing the work here. And what's going to prove difficult for you is Eight of Pentacles energy. It's this King of Cups energy. It's this Page of Wands energy. It's like you, again, the wands, the backbone here, right? It's the ingredients that are around you that you're not seeing. You may take action and you may be moving with your Knight of Pentacles, but because you don't see anything, you may be missing a step, or you may be missing a specific ingredient or an action or a conversation or some sort of communication that needs to be had. And so with skipping a step, it's going to prove difficult for you. Like disagreements, discord, disconnect, no contact, detach, right? Let's get into it. I got to know. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Seven of Pentacles. It's growth. It's growth. It is the desire for more. It is patience. I love it because it starts out with just dirt. right? The pentacles are added, the different ingredients: love, life, laughter, joy, compassion, empathy, understanding, protection. You grow roots around it, right? Rooted. This is you. You're rooted, right? Boom. The roots grow. The form takes place. And as you see, there's two. Okay. One has already broken through the soil. And with his power, with his love, with his manifestations, this second root that's twisted around is breaking through the soil and beginning to grow. All right, so positive outcome, inner knowing, 7 Pentacles. All right, let us clarify here. I would like to get a little bit more. I think I'm going to go. Let's go with some classic tarot, you guys. All right. 6 more for you, Capricorn. Your current energy. Why are you afraid to ask for help? How do you open up to others? How do you relax and be mindful? What you should be proud of, and what is something you need to try? Before I get into that, I do want to clarify a few of these cards. I just got to know. I just got to know. I'm Nebby. And I'm bored. And let's find out. I got to know. All right. I'm curious about my Capricorns. Cardinal order. Five of Wands. It's competition, debates, rivalry, conflict, disagreements, strife, tension, a little territorial, maybe a clash of egos, and pettiness. Be smart and take life as it comes. Temperance. It's balance, harmony, moderation, taking things slowly a bit at a time, patience, being sensible, having purpose and finding meaning. Seek balance to create calmness. All right, and we have the 9 of Wands. Courage, persistence, weary, very resilient, test of faith, boundaries, a last stand, gearing up for the worst defenses, and pessimism. He's very defensive. He's lined up. He has his 8 wands sort of set up in a guarded fence type of wall, and believe in yourself. Have the courage to continue. It's just very defensive, on guard, standing forward, very protective. We have death, endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Personal growth always means leaving something behind. Okay? And once you do, we have 6 of Swords. The child and the woman are in the boat. The man is paddling them away. You can see there are ripples down here at the bottom, and they are sailing away into calmer waters. All right, they're only leaving with the clothes they have on their backs. There's no bags or luggage. It's transition, moving on, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving to calmer waters, or a relationship ending. Be mindful what you take with you when you move away from your problems. All right, calmer waters. And we have 10 of Wands. Burden, extra responsibility, hard work, overloaded, carrying too much, stress, keep going, the end is in sight, completion. There's always more than one way to do things. All right, so I feel like it's an end to this energy with this person. You may not be cutting them off all the way. You may not be ending things with them. I don't know if they're a portion of carrying the burden, if they're a part of your family, right? A part of your home. connection. But I will say there's some jealousy here. There's some rivalry. There's some territorial ego thing happening here. And it's not conducive to what you're doing. It's not conducive to the future. And it's not going to bring forth abundance, happiness, success, love, and unity. So there needs to be balance. There needs to be sensible behavior. And I'll say that much. All right, you guys. Bottom of the deck here, Queen of Swords. Your clear communication allows you to express what's best for everyone. All right, it's unbiased judgment, justice, independent, clear boundaries, coldness, direct communication, being blunt, right? Clear-minded and perceptive. All right. All right, all right. So then let's go ahead and get into it for you. I'll do the 6th card for you and take a look at some general advice. All right. Capricorn. Capricorns and cross watchers. You guys, thank you for being here. Listen, if you've made it this far, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit that subscription button, hit the notifications button. You won't miss out on any future readings. I do weekly readings. I do personal readings. Feel free to send me an email, send me a message, find me on Instagram, send me a DM. I never reach out to you unsolicited. I'll never hit you up and ask you for money. I don't charge for my readings. I do take donations. So let me know if this resonates you. If you have a comment, question, feel free to leave a comment down below. But overall, you guys, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Advice for Capricorns. Six of Pentacles, or yeah, 6 Pentacles, all right. Current energy. Afraid to ask for help, why? Capricorns, why don't you want to ask for help? It's not the way you perceive things. How do you open up to others? Yes. All right. How do you relax and be mindful? Advice for Capricorn. Relax and be mindful. Oh, sorry, this one fell on the floor. What's it going to be? Queen of Pentacles. All right. Be proud of what? What are you proud of? What should you be proud of, Capricorn? All right. And what's new to try? Thank you. All right. All right, I got it. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. This is your current energy. I'm sorry, starting wrong here. This is your current energy, you guys. 6 of Pentacles. You know somebody around you isn't right, okay? I'm just going to say that. You're aware of this. You're very intuitive. Look, you're the High Priestess. You're very intuitive. You know this, you see this, you feel this energy. Why are you afraid to ask for help? Why are you afraid to ask for understanding? That's not the way you think. That's not your perception. You don't want help. You want to figure it out. You want to get the knowledge. You want to do the research, do the digging, come to the conclusion, get the contemplation down, and have your solitude and figure it out that way. You're not that's just not you. I get it. Hey, listen, I get it. I really do. How do you open up with others? Queen of Pentacles energy. Just be who you are. Just be. You don't need to open up to others. Just be yourself around others. Don't be closed around others. That's all. Just be. How do you open up to others? You are love. You don't have to ask someone to love you. You're whole. You don't have to ask someone to fill things in for you. You don't need someone to show you how to learn. You know, it's like you take a man fishing, right? You'll feed him today. If you teach a man how to fish, that man will teach himself how to fish. He will fish himself. He will teach his children how to fish. You know, they become able to take care of themselves. If you are doing the work, then you're doing it all by yourself over and over and over again. Every single time, the burden becomes heavy. The burden becomes 10 of Wands, extra, extra, extra heavy, right? Hard work, overloaded, carrying too much. All right, so how do you open up to others? You just be your loving, beautiful self, because you are love, and you are you, and you are whole, and that's enough for people to want to get to know you. Let me tell you, people see that you have this about you. They see that you don't need the help. That's why they're shady, because they think you're abundant, and they're a little jelly. All right, there's a little bit of, you got a hater in the family tree somewhere, in the friend, family, colleague, societal tree somewhere, okay? All right. With that being said, relax and be mindful. How? Well, you're outgrowing things. You're outgrowing situations because you see them for what they are, right? You get the information, you take in the details, and now you can move different. Just smile. You know, you don't have to address everyone that doesn't like you. You don't have to address everyone that's a little jealous, a little whatever it is this person is. Whatever this rivalry, conflict, tension is, this strife, you don't have to address it. They can just be in that energy. Just be. And you just be you. Smile. You're positive. All right. You're a very positive individual. I love it. Kill them with kindness. You don't even have to address it. Just be. Just go about your day. Knight of Wands. Just have action. Just keep moving. Just keep doing you with action. You know what I mean? Just don't stop. Don't acknowledge them over there looking at you. Smile at them. Hey, good morning. And don't even stick around for the response. Just keep it moving. You have that power. You have that ability to manifest. They see the magic in you, okay? Be mindful of your magic. Be mindful that people are watching you. People are upset. And let me tell you why. It's because they're lazy. It is because they're lazy. They're not doing the work, and they're wanting the rewards. They're seeing your rewards, and they're just getting a little jelly. Well, how come? And they don't see the work you do. They don't see all this heaviness that you're lifting, even though they're staring at you. Somehow, they don't see this when they're staring in your face. They see everything you're doing. They see the work you put in. So just do you. All right? And then they're going to look around and they're going to balance and, oh, well, how come Capricorn has, why don't I have, And relax, be mindful, but see that for what it is. You're not cheating. You're doing the work. You're doing the work. Be mindful that you have this hater branch in the family tree of friends, family, society, community, someone around you, and be mindful that they're not doing the work. Don't let that take from yourself. Don't let that change your perspective of yourself. You are whole. You are love. Okay? You have abundance, happiness, success, love, and unity. You don't have to go out of your way and ask people to love you. You can just you can just live you. Because in being you, when you are just being you, you love people. You're nice to people. You emulate happiness. You emulate love, and you emulate unity. People want to be around that. They're pulled to it like gravity, you know? Be proud of what Be proud. Look, Page of Wands, King of Wands. Be proud that you're able to step back, have solitude, and learn. She's leaning on a tree. She went for a bike ride. She's eating wheat, and she's at her university on her lunch break, right? In between classes. And we have daddy here pouring cereal for mommy and holding the baby, right? Mommy knows how to pour cereal. Relax and be proud of what? Be proud of the time you take to learn, the time you take to recognize things, the time you take to be mindful, the energy, the time, the effort, all right? And be proud of the actions that you put forth, the steps that you take, all right? The care that you give, and the warmth in your heart. All right, final card was, what's something new to try? Knight of Pentacles. All right, go back to this energy, right? You're just moving forward. Just move forward. You don't have to address every elephant in the room. Some elephants are just elephants. They're just elephants in the room. All right, you don't have to address every one of them. Some people are just going to be uncomfortable with your success, with your growth. And that's what it is. Your success is just mirroring your growth. And you have a lot of growth here, Capricorn. A lot of growth. I love your energy. I love your outlook here. Listen, I wish every reading was this peaceful. I love it. Great. Let's get some oracle for you. Oracle advice for you. What does Capricorn need to know? This was beautiful. I'm proud of you guys. Positive outcome, inner knowing. All right. This was crossed here by Six of Cups. It's like you're sitting at the table and you're just like, oh my God, who's showing up? And it's not that you didn't work hard to get your seat at this table. You're just wondering, are you guys going to show up? Do I have to fish for you? I thought I taught you how to fish. You understand what I'm saying? So it's in, and what is this crossed by, you asked me? The High Priestess. All right. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And the Lover's Falls. All right. Sheesh. I don't know what kind of sign that was, but my lover sign fell. Okay. Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? They're a runner. They have fear and anxiety and hidden emotions. Some of them flipped over in here. Give me a minute, you guys. All right. Signs from nature. Karmic lesson, bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're going to realize that they can't get to your table. They can't pay the fee to get in the door. They can't pay the door fee, and they can't pay the $60 dinner fee. Not that you're sitting down at $60 a plate dinners, but you hear what I'm saying. It's just a example. Yeah. They're realizing that you're the head of the table, that you're able to make decisions, that you have happiness. People come together to listen to what you have to say. So, you can't always help people grow. You know, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Some people learn lessons at their own pace. Some people will never learn lessons. Some people learn lessons on their deathbed, right? But I feel you're doing work. You're working on yourself. You've done the shadow work. You are giving. You're just like a beacon of love and positivity and growth. And those around you are benefiting from it. And there's one or two hater branches in the tree that are just scowling. You know, they're just mad jealous. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I mean... one day they'll realize it's themselves. It's their anxiety, fear. It's their hateration that's blocking their own blessings. Most of the time we block our own blessings, right? We block our own blessings. We put ourselves in dangerous situations. Things don't just happen, right? All right, I'm not going to go on a rant today. I know. It was this close, you guys. Advice for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? They're having a karmic lesson, like I said. A karmic lesson. Their hidden emotions. All right. Number 20, I am always enough. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Okay? And number 2, Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. All right? All these little salty looks. Where's these guys at? All right? You don't deserve that. Look at this guy back here. Look at this guy. Just salty. Just salty. Bottom of the deck, Clover. Number 21. Release your guilt. It's not your fault. People can't blame you for their failures, okay? They cannot. All right, advice for Capricorn. And I said, some of you, this is just family, friends, maybe a friend, a coworker, just someone around the way in the society, in your community. For some of you, it's really not family. It feels like it's friendly, like just kind of like a frenemy type of energy, or someone that wants to be your friend but is too much of has too much shadow work to do on themselves to actually step out. So it's making you feel like you need to go out of your way. How do I show them that I can be a friend? And that's not how it is. Just do you, boo. Just do you. Right? Just do you. People shine to, shine. Your shine, your vibration, your frequency. Listen, when you're doing you and you're doing what you're supposed to do as you are, someone like you, Capricorn, when you go outside, they fly to you like flies on shit, right? Like bees to honey. Okay, you're the bee's knees right here. I want you to know they're just going to swarm you. And it may not be in numbers, but it's the effort in which they come at you. It's the, what's the word I want to say? It's the intent in their behavior when they're coming. They're so in awe. All right. Florida water, number 31. Natural form. It's like an enchanted potion. Red roses and a cleansing. Number 12, levitation. Higher grounds, belief mastery, and meditation. So just believe in yourself, right? Be thankful, be grateful, give thanks to God, all the glory to God. You know, if you're not religious, you know, just be the best person you can. Be thankful. Don't let other people drag you from feeling good about yourself, from living your life. When you are just being and you're so abundant, and things are going great, you feel like it's new horizons, right? You feel like you have change, perspective, and prospects. Man, do they seek you out and they come running. So you just have to be you, all right? It's up to these people to do the work and catch up to you and have a seat at the table. It's not for you to feel bad for, all right? It's not for you to feel bad for. It's not for you to get up from the table, throw a rope out the window so people can climb up to the rooftop from the basement. Okay, that's not your job. But anyhow, that's what I have for you today. Listen, Capricorn, thank you so much for being here, my cardinal earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I hope you are having a blessed, beautiful, healthy, happy day. Please hit that notifications button, hit that subscription button, hit that like button, share, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys, blessed be.